Welcome to Virtual Storytime with MidPointe Library. My name is Tracy, and I am excited to share a story with you today. Are you ready for a story? If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story and you want us all to know it, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. I have a story for you today. Voting and elections are something that are very important to the adults that are out there so that we can elect leaders for our communities. So Duck's community is the farm, and he's very concerned about what's going on the farm. So let's find out what Duck can do with some voting. This book is called Duck for President, and it is by Doreen Cronin. Duck for President. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. He doesn't smell very good either. P.U. The animals have chores to do too. Pigs clean under the beds. Cows weed the garden. Sheep sweep the barn. Duck take out the trash, mow the lawn, and grind the coffee beans. Duck has very important jobs. At the end of each day, the pigs are covered in lint bunnies. The cows are covered in weeds. The sheep are covered in dust. And Duck is covered in tiny bits of grass and espresso beans. Duck did not like to do chores. He did not like picking tiny bits of grass and espresso beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway, thought Duck. What we need is an election. He made a sign and he hung it up in the barn. The sign said, Farmer Brown must go. Farm election tomorrow. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. Vote Duck for a kindler, gentler farm. Farmer Brown was furious. He ran to the barn and he found the animals registering to vote. Voter registration rules. The voters must 1, live on the farm, 2, show valid ID, 3, be at least this tall. But the mice got together and protested the height requirement, so Duck crossed it off. On election day, each of the animals filled out a ballot and placed it in a box. The vote was counted and the results were posted on the barn wall. Farmer Brown got 6 votes. Duck got 20 votes. Duck got more votes. That means Duck won. Farmer Brown demanded a recount. One sticky ballot was found stuck to the bottom of a pig. So the new tally was Farmer Brown 6, Duck 21. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on Duck's campaign for governor. Vote for me. I'm a duck, not a politician. That's what Duck's sign said. Duck left Farmer Brown in charge and hit the campaign trail. He visited small-town diners. He marched in parades. He went to town meetings. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the state. The vote was counted and the results were posted in the local paper. Duck wins by a nose. Ms. Governor got 299,999 votes. Duck, 300,000. He won by 1 vote. The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of a plate of pancakes. The new tally was Ms. Governor, 299,999 votes. Duck, 300,002. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a state is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hairspray, ink stains, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on posters for the presidential election. It said, "A duck for a change, Duck making us proud again." Duck left his staff in charge and hit the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners. He rode in parades. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. He even played the saxophone on late-night television. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the country. The vote was counted and the results were announced on CNN. Mr. President got 50,546,165 votes. Duck, 50,546,170 votes. Duck defeated the president. The president demanded a recount. 10 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of the vice president. The new tally was Mr. President, 50,546,165. Duck, 50,546,180. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. He did it. He won. Running a country is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staples, security badges, Secret Service agents, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, thought Duck. Then he checked the help wanted ads, and this one said, "Duck needed. No experience necessary. Must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans." Hey, wait a minute. Duck can do those things. Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is now covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. And Duck? Duck's working on his autobiography. It says, 77 years ago, cross it out. The only thing we have to fear, cross it out. Running a farm is very hard work. That was a great place for Duck to start his autobiography. That means he was writing the story of his life. Would you read that story? All right, so in this book, Duck's community was the farm, and then he moved on. So lots of voting in that book. I also had an election. I asked my friends at the library to vote for their favorite song. I hope you'll help me count the results. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Let's count how many votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 votes for Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Wheels on the Bus got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 votes. That's more than Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star got. Wheels on the Bus is ahead so far. We have one more song, Itsy Bitsy Spider, and that got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes. Not enough. The official winner was Wheels on the Bus. Let's just sing one verse of Wheels on the Bus. Can you get your wheels out and make them go round and round? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. That was our winner. I hope that you also can come into the library. Maybe you can help us vote on our favorite songs sometimes. But it's time for us to say goodbye. Thank you for joining MidPointe Library's virtual story time. We have many fun things that happen at MidPointe Library. You can pick up a schedule in print or check our website, midpointelibrary.org. We need to say goodbye though. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands for all our friends. We wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, everybody.